Hello, welcome back. Fortunately, it's getting warmer today, not so much. It's only going to be 15, maybe. It's like 10 degrees out now. However, tomorrow or Saturday is the last day of this 20-degree stuff. And then it bumps into the mid 30s and then up to the 40s. So, time to get a haircut next week. It's going to be warming up and not officially spring, but spring temperatures. I don't mind going out when it's in the 30s, but like yesterday when I got back, it was 5 degrees. I was driving a little farther, kneeling up and down to find the stuff, and then the freezing cold, even if it's only for 30 seconds or a minute in between the vehicle and the store or here, still wears you out. Um, Maybe if I was a little younger, it could be tolerable, but I still managed to get what I need to get. Then that leads to sales, and that leads to a video. Well, it's 8 for 281, so it's a pretty good sales day. So when I make these, oh, first off, I want to say thanks to anyone who's come over that's from John's channel. I wasn't expecting him to make a plug for the channel. That's cool. I started this channel December 6th of last year, so I'm making plenty of headway in the amount of videos and so on and so forth. He's an interesting guy for sure. I was recommended to find him by a channel called Soho Boho. I'll link both John's and Amy's channel in the description. Amy lives around here, and Amy and I are like 6 degrees of separation type weird. So I found her. She's in the Talmadge area, which is also where my sister lives at, until I saw her at the Goodwill in Streetsboro, which I was at that run yesterday. But this was spring, maybe early summer of last year. And I've ran into a couple times at different stores, and another one was the Goodwill on Waterloo Road in Akron, which is part outlet and part retail. So I found two signed Jan and Dean DVDs, and I listed them in 20 minutes. They were sold for 200 bucks. That's in one of my earlier videos, but I'm going way too much on this little tangent. Violet, Indiana CD, 12 bucks. Andy Richter show, I want to say he was on Conan, but 19. Two book sales that I had that I know because I just grabbed 2 books is this study Bible. I just got this one 4 days ago. I'm trying to think of when I did new listings. So I did sell similars yesterday. The day before, I did sell similars and some, and then that would have been the day prior. But got 50 bucks, 50. These are typically only right around 35 bucks. So this is in better condition, and it's tabbed, and it's relatively clean. So these are 35 to 40. I think I got it because I got that extra money because it's tabbed, and that is another example of why I start a lot of things higher, because I do best offers. I accept offers, I negotiate offers. I will negotiate through text, through messages. If it's a super low ball, no, you're just getting blocked. I have things on sale. I run coupons. I'm not set on that price. Now, would I like to get a higher amount? Always. But the biggest thing is moving it for profit and knowing how long you've had it if you want to move it for cheaper or what have you. But this one was 50. And this, I want to say she or something in affiliation to this is affiliated with Real Doll Nation. Something, I know it has an affiliation to something that has fairly common kids books franchise or something like that. But this was also 50. This I had for a while. I had it since May of last year. So for book wise, for me, since a lot of them can sit for a year, I don't do, well, I've had it for 6 months. It's got 19 views. I'm getting rid of it. No, if it gets enough views over a short period of time, at least 3 months, at least 3 views over 3 months, I will click on the view counter and I'll see the totality of it. If it has 4 or 5 or 6 views over the at least 3 months, I will take it down and drop the price by roughly 5%. And that's why I do sequential. So if it was 4, 5, 6, 7 before, now it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's only going to change the listed price by a buck change, give or take. However, the other main aspect is that now it's as a sold similar, so now it's a new item, and now it gets new eyes and new algorithm push and all that. But so this one, yeah, had for had for 8 months, still got $50. This is another so the $25 DVD. I got this at the Goodwill in Menor, right up the road, which is where I'm going today on my way back from Ashtabula. But this one that I got, nothing really. I think 1 or 2 maybe had came up. This specific one sold through Terapeak over 3 years. So I was like, well, I mean, worst I can do is spend, at that time they were $1.70. Spend $1.70 and hopefully get 25, and sure enough, it did a couple months later. So this is the Styx, or primarily Tommy Shaw, the lead singer of the Styx, with the Cleveland Youth Orchestra. So when I got this, I thought it was fairly interesting. Matter of fact, I got it at one of the stores I was at yesterday, but many, many months ago. And not fast sellers by all means. So I got this at thrift stores, one at one, and then the CD at a different thrift store. Put them together, $30. Now, if you have never listened to either of these very particular songs from this, very, very, very interesting, well done for the orchestra and the vocalists accompanying 100+ people. So yeah, it's very well done. And for Tommy Shaw, I mean, this was done in 2006, so that was almost 20 years ago. At that point, Tommy Shaw had already been 35 years plus, and he still sounds the same. History of Vietnam, Blu-ray multi-disc set, 28. Claire Marlowe CD, 28. So that's going to wrap those up. So this would be, again, when I do these videos, it's for sales from what I have to package for that day from the day previous. So these are going to be sales anywhere right around 12, give or take minor change, Eastern time. So it could be 12:30 p.m. That's usually the latest when he's here. So, but if I'm making these videos at 9 o'clock, well, for any of these videos, it's going to be 200 plus. And if it's just going to barely break that 200 mark, it's going to be 10 sales and 200. But 280 is enough to make a video on. But I'm just rambling on. I'm going to go up to Ashtabula. It's been 2 weeks there. But again, if I'm just going to stores and it's anywhere from 2 to 5 things each store, and I go to 4 stores and I come back and it's 20 items, and those 20 items itself is 500 plus listable. Do that every day, and that 500, 300 to 400 is a lower sourcing stuff that I have in listable. So, but I can go out and there's days I can get 800 or 1200 or 1500 listable. Every day, every store, it all varies. Or each day I go out. But if you like what you heard, like what you saw, feel free to comment, thummy thingy, going up, subscribe, share. They're all free. Only take a second. Helps everybody out. Appreciate it. Thank you.